Singapore Defence Minister Chun Sing says Singapore's role in a more divided world is to find common ground where it can and carefully navigate where it cannot. In an exclusive interview with CNA at a Munich Security Conference, he says that staying relevant means building real capabilities and understanding the major powers and their motivations. Only then, he says, can Singapore add value and remain a trusted partner. Sabrina Ng reports.
As 3 days of the Munich Security Conference draw to a close, a key focus has been how countries navigate an increasingly divided global landscape. Leaders from the United States and China use the platform to set out differing visions for the world order going forward, with the US calling for reforms to global institutions and stronger alignment among partners, while China defended multilateralism and the role of the United Nations. When asked where Singapore stands on the effectiveness of global institutions, Mr. Chan said while there is always room for improvement, it is natural for countries to safeguard their own interests. And he stressed that the two are not mutually exclusive, cautioning against a negative spiral for the longer term.
From Singapore's perspective, whether is it international norms in the security order or international norms in the economic order, we believe that international norms help to establish a certain predictability in how people conduct business, how people conduct bilateral, multilateral relations. And the greater the certainty, the better the chances of us delivering economic growth for our people. And that reduces the chances of conflict. On the other hand, we can get into a negative spiral if the uncertainties cause a sharp drop in investment over the long term that presents less opportunities for growth for our people and for countries, and that actually heightens the risk of conflicts over the long term.
And on how China's vision for global order has been received, Mr. Chan said regardless of who is speaking, trust is a common issue across all countries. He added that beyond the rhetoric, discussions have opened up new opportunities for collaboration.
Ever since the last Shangri-La dialogue in Singapore, I think we have seen an increase in the interest of European partners to first look at security not just from a geographically defined area as in the past, but actually today many of the security challenges are cross-cutting and they transcend the conventional geographical boundaries. And we see many new opportunities to work with European partners on shared challenges or common challenges. So to just give in some examples, in the area of information warfare, in the area of cyber defense, in the area of critical underwater infrastructure protection, or even the use of unmanned system together with manned systems. There are many new areas of cooperation that can be done between Singapore and European countries.
Mr. Chan says the conference has also allowed Singapore to better understand how countries are adjusting their security priorities. And as major powers lay out compelling yet contrasting visions, he says Singapore's approach is not to judge, but about to identify where interests align and how to add value.
For us in Singapore, our job is to figure out where are those areas of convergence that we can work with them and make a contributions, where there are areas of divergence as we expect it to be. How do we navigate some of those challenges to make ourselves still a relevant and value partner to different parties? And in order to do that, I think we have to build real capabilities. We have to understand deeply other people's perspective, not just why they think, not just what they think, but why they think what they think. And only so can we really make a judgment on what are the kind of things that we can do to value add to the relationship, to be relevant to US, China, and Europe.
Mr. Chan says forums like the Munich Security Conference provide an opportunity to follow up on security challenges and identify practical areas of cooperation. These include projects, research and development, and building platforms as well as capabilities. He adds that Singapore will continue engaging partners across different regions.
On the sidelines of the conference, Mr. Chun met young leaders from the Asia-Pacific and the Americas to discuss foreign and security policy. They exchanged views on the evolving international geopolitical landscape. Mr. Chun also met up with his European counterparts.